The jailer is the key. Kill him, and you'll probably have a damn good time doing it. The game bakers stuck under the radar when dropping one of the most stylish, charming games of 2016, and now it's back for Nintendo Switch. Furi brings the fast-paced action of a bullet hell, combined with a brand new, unique form of top-down melee combat to provide some of the freshest thrills this side of the medium. Calling Furi stylish is stating the obvious, with an art direction led by Afro Samurai's Takashi Okazaki and the game baker's own Anthony Bayer, and a soundtrack boasting some of the best names in electronic music production. This game screams aesthetic. It's confident in its style too, which allows it to create many diverse settings and still have each of them fall in line with the game's overarching tone. The Toxic Avengers additions to the game provide some disturbing yet mysterious overtones to two of the greatest moments in the entire story. Waveshaper's beautifully tragic tunes create some incredibly evocative battles. Danger provides some of the grit needed to get you moving in the game, and then later some of the epic score necessary to drive home some really daring jobs. The music makes up such a big part of this game's overall feel. It's no wonder that the soundtrack was sold as a bundle with the game when it first launched on PC. The music alone doesn't get to take all of the credit for Furi's overall feel, as a lot of it comes from some really good story writing. You're not going to find your traditional storytelling, rather a lot of the narrative is delivered through the cryptic ramblings of a man gone mad. The voice, your only ally throughout the entire boss rush experience, delivers a lot of lengthy monologues between each boss fight as you march through the area of the next boss battle, taking in the scenery around you. But as you're able to put together the pieces of what he's saying, you're going to find a story that ultimately finds its way of taking precedence over the game's actual design. Whether or not this is a problem definitely depends on who you ask, but a lot of the way the story is told directly intertwines with how the game is played. And whether it makes sense for traditional game design or not, it's definitely unique and creates a very emotionally evocative experience overall. The reason that the riskier sides of this game's design tend to work is because of the fact that the design of the game is honestly inherently sound to begin with. It boasts a pretty unique combination of mechanics with a larger scale bullet hell experience that forces you to develop fast reflexes as you dodge, dash, and counter to even stand a chance against some of these bosses. The balance of the individual bosses themselves is very largely based on their role in the story, so the difficulty does fluctuate throughout the game, creating for an experience that doesn't stagnate at any point. One thing's for sure though, this game is not for the faint of heart. Furi will push you to your limits with bosses that force you to learn the mechanics in such a way that they become pure muscle memory. Whether you're mastering the parry, getting adjusted to the dodge, or finding small openings to charge your melee attacks, the sense of progression you get from mastering the moves in this game is honestly unparalleled. Because the game is so short to begin with, you don't gain skills periodically throughout, rather you're learning one consistent set of controls. This allows getting better at the game to be entirely down to the player, and makes the sense of progression feel all the more authentic. This game does also have a very good amount of extra content. Most available versions of the game offer the DLC extra boss fight already included, and he's so tough even I haven't beaten him yet. In addition to that, once you beat the main game, if you decide that you're just not a sane person, there's also the Fury mode. It offers an even greater challenge, so certain bosses of the game will have enhanced strength, they'll have more phases to them, and it just generally kicks up the difficulty by a whole lot. You can also do the speedrun and practice modes to really memorize the bosses. While outside of this there might not be a whole lot else that you're able to do, the combat is so refined by default that you just want to keep improving at it. With versions of this game being available on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and even the Nintendo Switch, Furi has never been easier to play. With a soundtrack and visual style that empowers you to lay down the beating, mechanics that get more and more comfortable as you go, and a story that really makes you question the implications of your actions, Furi is a game that will leave an impression. Once more for the road, the jailer is the key, kill him, and you'll be free. Thank you all for tuning into this review of Furi. If you like videos like this, feel free to check out my other content on games like Dynasty Warriors, Paper Mario, and much more. Also hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at mgameroom, and check out mustafasgameroom.com for more reviews, analysis, live streams, and much more. Thank you all for watching, and come back soon for more from The Game Room.